Hello, today I wanted to speak with you about weight. Are you struggling to lose weight? Are you finding that you've tried all the diets under the sun? That you've been on this up and down roller coaster of what to eat, what not to eat, really getting confused about how or why you're not able to lose weight no matter what you do? Are you slogging it out at the gym? Are you finding that you're exercising constantly, whether it be running, walking, cycling, swimming, gym work? You're doing all of the exercise regularly, but again, not shifting any weight and getting despondent, getting run down, getting worried about why you can't lose weight, and yet someone else that just eats everything they can lose weight to keep the shape that you're wanting to achieve. Well, it could be more than just what you eat and exercise. Traditionally, I've had so many clients come in and traditionally they're being told, you want to lose weight, go exercise and stop eating. And I go through the client's diet and it's not what they're eating. And it's not how much they've been exercising. I once had a client who was eating such a healthy diet and she was very strict on her diet. It was very much keto based and she was exercising 2 hours a day, 7 days a week at the gym and not able to shift any weight. But there's more to it than just looking at what you eat, how you're exercising. We need to look beyond that. And there are several reasons as to why someone can't lose weight. Some of the reasons can include optimal thyroid health, so especially disease conditions like underactive thyroid, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune thyroid disease. They can contribute to weight gain or to the inability to lose weight. But so can liver toxicity, liver burden, where your liver is just overwhelmed, or hormonal imbalance, gut dysbiosis, chronic inflammation, stress. They go along as factors as to why you may not be able to lose weight. So it's very important to look at the big picture. But today I wanted to look at one of the factors that's probably overlooked a lot, and there's been a lot of research going on into how our gut health influences our weight. So gut health, we know, you may or may not know about how important gut health is for digestion, immune system. There is so much information going around about how important it is for our immune system, mental health, and digestive system. But what else do they do? I mean, there are trillions of microbes in our gut, and they all have different functions. So my analogy that I give is, think about all the different breeds of dogs in the world. There's so many different breeds of dogs and they all have different strengths or abilities. So you've got the German Shepherd, who is best as being a police dog, or beagles that are great as sniffer and drug detection dogs. You've got poodles, which are great to be trained. They used to be used as circus animals because of how well they were trained. And now we've got all different kinds of offshoots of breeds of poodles, which all have different strengths and abilities, whether they're a family dog, whether they shed, whether they hypoallergenic. All of those kinds of factors come into the different breeds of poodle varieties around. But also we've got dogs like the Siberian Husky and the Malamute. Both of those are sledding dogs. They're great in the snow for pulling sleds. But the Siberian Husky is more for the short, fast distance, whereas the Malamute's more built for that longer endurance kind of trek. So can you see how with the dogs we've got different strengths or different qualities in each dog, and even in subspecies of them when I'm talking about the poodles. But that's the same with your probiotics. The probiotics in your gut, there's all different types of species, genuses of probiotics in the digestive system. And they've all got a different action. They've all got different strengths or different ways that they can influence our health and our well-being. Because these microbes that are housed inside your digestive system speak to your genetics. And by speaking to your genetics, they can influence your health, your well-being. We know that 70% of the immune system is housed in the gut. We know that the probiotics of the gut can affect our serotonin levels. But did you know the probiotics of your gut can influence your weight? That's right. So the different types of probiotics can either help you to gain weight or lose weight. And I once listened to a beautiful gentleman, the grandfather of naturopathy, talk about, this was many years ago, talk about how he was talking about obesity and how someone was wanting to lose weight. And he was saying to become very friendly with someone and get some influence from someone who was of ideal weight to help with the flora of the gut. And so that's what it's all about, is the different probiotic species can help you lose or gain weight. And yes, I did say lose or gain weight, because these probiotic species have an influence on it, like I said, on our genetics, but they can also reduce our inflammation in our body. Inflammation is related to weight gain. They can help with our blood sugar levels, help regulate blood sugar levels. They influence our fat metabolism. So the ability to metabolize fat, but also ability for the absorption of fat or to not absorb fat. And they can help with regulation of that. They involved in fat storage. And that can, like I said, can be linked through the inflammation to conditions like obesity, but also the autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's thyroiditis, MS, celiac, lupus, those kinds of conditions as well. But also these probiotics can help to regulate your appetite and reduce overeating by helping with satiety. So can you see how important these probiotics are? And it's important that we have a variety of probiotics in our digestive system for all kinds of health and well-being, but particularly when there's specific species that have been researched and been found to help with weight loss. So before I said that there is some that can help with weight gain. So let me ask you this. Are you having yogurt and berries for breakfast, thinking that it's helping you lose weight? Well, Lactobacillus acidophilus has been linked to gaining weight. So I'm not saying by any means don't have yogurt and berries, because we're looking at the variety and we're looking at the balance of all of these probiotics. But it's just interesting to find that Lactobacillus acidophilus has been linked to weight gain. Whereas other species of lactobacillus, like Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus gasseri, Bifidobacteria animalis, they've all been linked to weight loss. So can you see how it's important that we have a variety of these guys so they can bounce, not bounce off each other, but they can help each other live and thrive in an environment, but also support your health and your well-being. So if you're wanting to look at weight loss, it's important to look at what are the predominant species inside your gut. Because if there is an imbalance and there's a predominant species of any particular type, it could be what's stopping you from losing weight, no matter what you eat or how much you exercise. So I look forward to being able to help you out in this process. If you're looking at wanting to identify what the probiotics are in your gut, I'd love to be able to help. I'm Teresa Todd, Conquering Health, naturopath and biochemist, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.